Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm super excited for this video. Over the last few months, I've been building up some Tumblrs, and last night I decided to start to monetize these Tumblrs, which means I started to make money from them. And I figured out a way to make money fully automatic. I don't have to do any work at all using Amazon stores. So I'm going to show you in this video how I did it. So over the last few months, I've been working on a pretty sweet project. What it was I started up some Tumblrs and I ran them on Autopilot, so I got followers on Autopilot. I'm going to show you how to do that soon. And I like to do things on Autopilot because I don't like to spend too much time doing things manually. And I basically just left the Tumblrs and forgot about them. So a few days ago I remembered, well, I've got some Tumblrs, I've got a bunch of followers on one of them, and I'm going to try and make some money out of it. And it worked, and I made some money pretty much overnight. And I'm still making money now, and it's fully automatic. Now what I did is I picked a niche on Tumblr, I started an Amazon store, and then I drove people from my Tumblr to my Amazon store. So the first thing you want to do with this is find a niche that's targeted, people are engaging, people are passionate about, so what's popular on Tumblr is like fashion, food, drugs. Drugs is very, very popular. That's my niche that I've chosen. I don't take drugs or anything like that. People actually ask me, do you take drugs, Franklin? Because your eyes are really droopy in your videos. Well, they're droopy because I have a big light shining on my face. So I don't take drugs, but I picked drugs because they're very, very popular on Tumblr. I mean, you can convert a drug page into money so easily because you can sell utensils, grinders, papers, clothing, all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, the first thing you want to do is pick your niche, okay? So let's just say you're going to go with fashion or something like that. Because it doesn't matter. We're going to be using an Amazon store and you can find anything on Amazon to sell to your followers. So once you have your niche figured out, you want to sign up to Tumblr and make an account, and you want to probably have a name that's related to your account. So I've got 3 Tumblrs. I've got badassbongs.tumblr.com, kickassbongs.tumblr.com, and then I've got snorted.tumblr.com, which is a really, really good related name because it's a Tumblr about drugs and people snort drugs and stuff like that. So the snorted one has 25,000 followers, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So once you've signed up to Tumblr, you want to activate your account, stuff like that, and then you want to just put some stuff on it, so some pictures related to just reblog some pictures related to your niche, and you want to put a theme on, a free theme. It's perfectly fine. People don't actually go to your blog that often. They usually just see your stuff in the news feeds once they follow you. Now once you have that all set up, you want to get followers. Now I'm going to tell you now, this is the hardest part of the whole process. The easiest part is actually making the money. Surprisingly enough, money's supposed to be hard to make online, but it's actually getting the followers that's the hardest part for this experiment anyway. Now there's a few ways you can do this. You can get followers by following people manually, being active on their stuff, but this takes so long and you can only follow 200 people a day. I mean, you're only going to get like a few followers a day. It's not really worth it. Or you can use a bot. Now a bot is still a good automated way to do it, but you still get hit with the 200 limit per day follows, so you don't build it fast enough on Tumblr. But if you do want to use a bot, you can simply go into my channel. I've got a tutorial on a Twitter bot, and if you go to the link in the description, they also have a Tumblr bot that works the same as the Twitter bot if you want to use a bot. I use a bot in conjunction with the next step I'm going to be telling you. So this next step is my favorite way to get followers on Tumblr, and it's basically just stay active. You have to stay active, and I'm talking 100 posts a day, but don't worry, you don't have to post 100 posts a day manually because that's just crazy. You wouldn't have time to do that. You can use a website called Q+, and what this does is this lets you automate hundreds and hundreds, thousands of posts, and you can post as many as you like, whenever you like. So you want to go over to Q+, sign up there and link your blog. You can link one blog on the free account, and then you have to upgrade to $20 a year, which is $2 a month, if you want to do the add more blogs, which is what I've done because I've got 3 blogs running on Q+. Once you have Q+ installed, you want to simply go to a related Tumblr. So let's say mine's about drugs, right, which it is. I'm going to go to Tumblrs related to acid, cannabis, weed, or cannabis and weed is the same thing, ecstasy, whatever drug, and then I'm going to go into their page, and then you want to go into the URL section, the address bar, and you want to go /archive. Now once you're in the archive, you can simply click above, I don't know what it's called, I think it's called select, and then you want to go select all pictures. And this will select all the pictures in the archive, hundreds of them. Once they're all selected, you just want to go to queue in the corner, and you can queue it on Q+, and then you just pick one of your blogs, or you'll be on the blog anyway, because you would have already picked it from Q+. You simply queue it on Q+, and it's going to send all those pictures. So whether it's 100 pictures, 1,000 pictures, it's going to send all those pictures to Q+. Once you've done that, you want to simply go back to Q+, and then you want to click on schedule. So you're going to click on schedule, and then you're going to set your schedule time. So I have mine from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. That's all day, and I set mine at 100 posts. And honestly, you watch. Within 2 days, you're just going to see this massive line on your activity on Tumblr that's just going up and up and up and up and up. And you're going to be getting followers, followers, and followers, and more followers, hundreds and hundreds of notes. I mean, if you go back, if I look at my Tumblr now with 25,000 people, I've started a website, an Amazon website that we're going to talk about soon, and I'm getting over 800 notes a day with my link in it. So I'm getting all these backlinks to my website as well as visitors to my website, because it's all just getting spread around. It's just like a wildfire, just going everywhere, and it's absolutely crazy. So you definitely need to get onto Q+, and you need to queue all those ads, and you can, adverts. You can queue all those posts, and you can queue them for a month, 2 months, 3 months. I've currently got mine set for the next 2 months, so I don't have to touch it. I'm literally going to be making money, sitting on my ass, doing nothing. I don't even have to check this, and that's it. It's absolutely crazy. So I'm going to be getting people from my Tumblr to my Amazon store, buying my products, and then I'm going to be getting money from it. Now the trick is to build up the Tumblrs first. So you want to build them up to maybe 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever you feel comfortable with. Once you've built them up, we're going to be building a basic website, just a super basic website. You don't need a complicated website for this. And we're going to be using WordPress and a plugin called, I can't remember what it's called. It's called WooZone. So WooZone, WooCommerce, and a theme called Kingdom. And the next thing you want to do now, once you have a comfortable amount of followers, is get some hosting, because we need to start a website. And I don't recommend doing a free website. It just looks tacky, and I'm not even sure if you can build an Amazon website on a free domain. So you want to spend some money on getting hosting and a domain. Now, if you click on the Bluehost link in the description, you'll get a free domain, and then you get hosting for $3.95 a month, which is dirt cheap. You're going to be making that back anyway. You're going to be making that back times 20, 30, or whatever, depending on how many followers you have. So once you've signed up to your hosting, whatever hosting provider you use, you simply want to go into your cPanel, and then that's the back end of your website, and then you want to click install WordPress, and then I'll install WordPress onto your server, and now you've got WordPress just like that with one simple click. And then you want to go to your website. So let's just say your website, for argument's sake, is fashion.com, because you've just made a website for your Amazon store. So fashion.com, you're probably not going to get that, because I imagine that will be worth a lot of money. But you'll go fashion.com/admin, and this will log you in to your website. Now this is where the magic happens. So once you're in your website, first thing you want to do is download a couple of plugins. You want to download, I will leave links in the description for this. I don't think you can actually download them through the plugin section in WordPress. You want to download WooCommerce. Then you want to download a theme and plugin package called, the theme's called Kingdom, and the plugin is called WooZone. This is a package you can get. I will leave a link in the description. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. And this is the best automated way to make an Amazon store, because it's just super easy and anyone can really do it. So once you've installed these plugins, you want to go to Amazon Associates. Sign up there, it's completely free. And then once you've signed up, you want to get your API tracking code, and you want to put that into WooZone. I keep forgetting the name, so you want to put that into WooZone, and you also want to get your tracking ID and put that into WooZone. If you go to the WooZone website, they will have all the documentation for you to show you how to do that. And when you download the plugin, it's also got the documentation as well. So once you've done this, the next step is to find products on Amazon to populate your site with. Now, let's just say your website's about fashion. So your Tumblr's about fashion. You're going to go to the WooZone plugin, and you're going to click on advanced search, and you just simply type in fashion or shoes or handbags, and it'll come up with all the items that you want, and you just pick the ones you want, and then all you do is simply click add item. It'll add it to your website just like that. There's a bit of tweaking you might need to do. Sometimes it imports the same images, so you've got a few duplicate images. You can simply change those, not a problem. Now there's one awesome feature about this plugin. When you import stuff from Amazon, you get duplicate content. Okay, and this is bad for search engine optimization. I don't particularly care in my case, because I'm not driving traffic from Google, but later on, if you want to drive traffic from Google, you can't have duplicate content. Well, this plugin has a spinner. You simply go to the spinner, and it will spin all the words in the descriptions for all your products, and now you have unique content, well, unique enough anyway for Google. So this is a really good feature because you've just created an Amazon store, which isn't a duplicate, which is pretty much rare because most Amazon stores on the internet are just straight up duplicates from Amazon, and they don't do very well in the search at all. They pretty much just stay at the bottom because Google doesn't really care about them because they've got duplicate content. So your site's going to stand out from the rest if you actually do it properly. Now, to add the products to your actual shop, you need to create some categories. So I'm going to assume you've installed WooCommerce, and then you want to go to products underneath, and then you want to click add category. And then, so I've got, let's just say on my one, I've got a category called bongs and pipes. Once I've made that category, you want to go to your menu section, and you want to take your category URL, and then you want to put it in there and put a name for it. You can't actually pick the category from the normal section because it doesn't show up if it's a WooCommerce product. Put the URL in, put the name in, and then add that to your menu. Then when you import your products with the WooZone plugin, you just want to click the category that you want it to go in. So it will automatically transfer the products from Amazon to that category, and sometimes it might take a while depending on the servers that you're hosted on, but just let it run and it'll import all the products for you. Now, there's a few things you need to know about WooCommerce. It slows your site down a lot. It actually slowed my servers down so much that I hit CPU capacity and had to upgrade. So there's a few things you can do. You can get a cache plugin. This caches the website, so it's just a lot faster. You can get a couple of other speed boosting plugins. You just want to generally make your website a bit faster because WooCommerce does drag sites down big time. So depending on how much traffic you plan to drive to your site, I actually had a flood of traffic, like hundreds of people coming at once, so it crashed my site, but I ended up fixing it, so that's all good. Now, when it comes to the homepage of the actual website that you're building, you don't have to have it too flash. All I've got is I've got my categories at the top, and I've got like popular items, most popular items, and on sale items, and just some columns at the bottom. And this is basically a widget that automatically installed on WordPress anyway, and you just transfer them to the sidebar, and then that's it. So my homepage isn't very flash because I don't want people messing around on the homepage. I just want them buying products. That's it, just buying the products and then going to Amazon. And the best thing about this theme and plugin is there's no Amazon like indication that it's an Amazon store. It adds it to their cart, and then when they go to checkout and they check out their item, then it directs them to Amazon. So it's a pretty cool feature. It looks like a real store. It looks like a real store that you own, that you've made, and you look like a legitimate company, which you should be anyway if you're making money online. And that's it. It's dead simple. Now, assuming you've set up your site and you're happy with it, the next thing to do is just spread that link throughout your whole Tumblr. And it is so easy. You don't even have to really lift a finger. All you do is go back to Q+, you click on Edit Post, and then you just put your link in the caption with some words if you want or whatever. And that'll automatically add that to every single post you've got queued, whether it's 2,000 posts, 3,000 posts, 4,000 posts, 5,000 posts, whatever amount you've got in there, it's going to automatically add that. So you've just created a fully automatic money-making machine. If you've got your followers on Tumblr, so every time your post gets posted, your link's going to be in there. And I've got mine posting every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, my link gets posted, and it gets hundreds and hundreds of reblogs, reshares, and stuff like that. And that's happening every day, all day. And I'm just getting massive amounts of traffic to my Amazon site. I sold 6 items in 24 hours, and I think I made like, I think I made like $20. That's pretty good for a project that I forgot about and wasn't even going to use in the end, but just like that, so easy. So there you have it. That's a fully automatic way to make money from Tumblr. Start a Tumblr, gain some followers using Q+. That's the hardest part. I mean, gaining followers on any social media platform is the hardest part, especially now because they're so saturated. So, find the niche, get those followers. Once you get up to like 10,000, start an Amazon website. Super easy. You don't have to use the plugins I suggested, but I just suggest them because they're way super easy to use, and I just found it really easy to use them. I started a Amazon site in like 3 hours. I mean, that's just crazy because you don't want to spend too much time on this. It's just something you want to get done really quickly because it's going to be all automated. I like things to be automated so I don't have to touch them for long periods of time. Once you've started your site, you simply get your website URL and a caption if you like, a sales pitch. You put that into Q+ by going Edit Post, and it adds it to all your posts. So if you've got a month worth of posts queued, for that whole month, it's going to spread your URL out throughout Tumblr. It's going to be like just a wildfire of your links everywhere, and people are going to see it, and you're going to get tons of people visiting your site. I think I've had about 3,000 visits in the last 2 days. You know, it just keeps coming in, just keeps coming in. So, you know, get out there, make some Tumblrs. This could probably work on things like Pinterest, but I'm not sure if there's a Q+ website for Pinterest and stuff like that. So anyway, that's one of the ways I'm making money online right now. I mean, there's hundreds of ways you can make money online. I'm not even going to get into it, but that's one of them. You just got to think outside the box, and it's fully automatic. That's the best part. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Go out there, try and make some money. Let me know how you're doing. Ask me any questions. I'm always glad to help you guys out, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, just before you leave, if you liked this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I bring out videos every single week about affiliate marketing, making money online, ranking websites in Google, and heaps more. You can also get my free ebook on how I rank my websites in Google and outrank my competitors. It's 100% free. Just click on the ebook below this image. Feel free to also check out any of my other videos on the left over there, and I'll see you on my next video.